Hello, hello. Welcome to Sparkle.Sanctuary. I hope you're all doing well. If you're new here, my name is Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is a May post review. I did complete 3 images, but then I also have this year-long project that I've been working on. I didn't show the section that I finished in the month of April, so I'll show the month of April and the month of May that I completed. So let's go ahead and get started. My first finished I completed on May 16th, I believe. This one took a couple weeks to do. I will have to say I put this aside after I started it for a little bit because of this is just kind of, I don't know how to explain the layout of the diamonds. I've seen other YouTubers talk about this, but I can't remember what it's called. But basically, these are not just gridded where the diamonds go up and down and side to side. They actually move around and maneuver around, let me see, around the images themselves. Sorry, there is a reflection of my ring light. I don't know if you can see, but like the diamonds don't fit a square grid. The edges are squared off and those parts went fast. But I basically had to single place the entire thing. And I'm not a huge, I'm a multi-placer. I like to place down multiple diamonds at a time. And so this one took a while. I do love the finished result. This looks really pretty. The diamonds I feel like match the actual coloring in the of the tray itself really, really well. I love that there's a plastic cover for the top of it. And I think it all looks just amazing together. I have not sealed this yet. I wanted to kind of show it to you guys before I seal it, just in case like the sealing did anything to it, which I don't think it will, but yeah, just in case. So anyway, this was the finish. It says on their website that this is like a 35 by 42. Hold on just a second. Let me pull that up. It says on their website, this is 35.5 by 45.7 centimeters. I will say the actual drilled area is more like 32 by 42, if that makes sense. So, and like I said, the edges are really nice and lined up. So that's great. I did see one on their website that was black and white, and that one looks like everything lined up and it's total color blocking. That's kind of my cup of tea. So if that's what you're interested in, I recommend one of these trays. This is really neat. I'm looking forward to summers. It's very stable and sturdy. I'm not going to have any issues using this summer with my girls. I think like it would be neat to just have all the stuff on here and take out the stuff and do s'mores in the backyard, burgers, whatever it is that you guys do when you're grilling. This is really neat and is very handy, and it's comfortable enough to use. I'm not like, the spaces for your fingers aren't that huge, so don't put anything too heavy, but I wouldn't recommend it because of this anyway. So let me put this aside. Oh, really fast, I will show you. Here are my leftover diamonds. I didn't have any major complaints about the diamonds. So this kit was super easy. I just put everything in baggies, and then it came with a strip that had all of the symbols on it. And so what I ended up doing was just cutting that strip up and just sticking them inside the baggies. A couple of these baggies were super, super full. And so I would have to like try to find the symbols. But honestly, like this was an okay way to kit up. So, you know, this is on a budget what you need to do without any, you know, kitting up tools or anything. Use the baggies. Like it really works. See how I had to kind of maneuver things around. If I had been smart, I probably would have just taped them to the outside. But I just was in a hurry. I wanted to get it done and see what it looks like. And yeah, that's what I did. Look, there was like little trash bits. That's kind of it. So I'm really happy with this. I feel like Make Market is a decent quality for the price, especially. So I don't think you can get better for the price. So if you are interested, definitely check out Michael's before they sell out. This was a Jonathan Adler like collaboration that they did. So I don't know how long that collab is going on, but I noticed that these are kind of selling out in store. So if you're wanting to get your hands on one, I recommend doing that. All right, let's pull out the next kit. So this one is Popples by Regan Kubicek. It is found on the Diamond Design Co. website. I recently did an unboxing of this and 5 other kits that came in a set. And I really wanted to check it out. These are square drills. The last one was rounds. I forgot to mention that, but I think I held them up close enough everybody saw. But these are square drills. And so I was very curious about their grid, about the drill quality, and all of those things. I also had this tray set that I wanted to try, and it had 36 slots, and this is 36 colors, so it worked out perfect. So anyway, I will say, first of all, the soft link canvas that this is on, I believe that's what this is, really wonderful to work with. And the grid, let me see if I can pull that up. Even the light areas, I didn't find any gapping or any issues. This one special drill in here that has like glitter, they're almost jelly kind of diamonds with glitter on them. I think they look really neat in the flowers. There is this AB here, and then that one is in multiple places. I don't even remember everywhere I put it. And there's also this yellow AB as part of the kit. And that yellow AB is kind of spread throughout a few different places. Honestly, this worked up so quickly and so easily. I completed this on May 19th. And I didn't diamond paint it all on the 18th. This just went so fast. Even though it was not, I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't confetti, but it wasn't color blocking, but it was both. Like there were little areas where I could use my multi-placer like this. And like there were like, I don't know how to explain it. There was more, it was considered confetti, but it wasn't bad confetti. I actually really enjoyed working on this kit. I think it turned out wonderful. This was definitely an homage to the 80s kiddos. This was definitely a representation of my childhood. I tried to explain it to my daughters how Popples were basically a ball that had a pouch in it, and when you pulled on it, the head would pop out, and then the pouch would flip inside out, and it would have the pouch on its backside, and it would be this Popple. And their tails often stuck out. The heads often stuck out because they were too big for the pouch. It was like a reverse kangaroo something. I don't know. I loved Popples. I remember, spending a lot of time with them in my childhood. So this was very nostalgic, made me very, very happy. Loved working on this. It's so cute, and I just can't, I don't know. I just love this. If you are interested in the Diamond Design Co., I definitely recommend their square drills. I'm very particular. Square drills are not my forte. I've said it multiple times on my channel. I prefer round drills. This was a dream to work on and actually made me not leery of their square drills. So kudos to you, Diamond Design Co. This was awesome to work on. The grid was really nice and tight. I didn't have to worry about gapping, which is, I think, my biggest frustration with square drills. I have nothing bad to say about this. The glue quality, everything was phenomenal. I did have some trash from this. Let me see if I can reach it. I did have some trash from this, though some of these were spills. So I think this lighter purple color was a spill that I did. Everything else was kind of trash drills. It was more like little tiny pieces like you can see here, or it was like holes in the drills. Nothing big or major. So not a ton of trash. Anyway, just an absolute joy to work on. I recommend this very much. All right, let's move on to the next one. Okay, my third completion for the month of May, I actually finished on yesterday, which was May 27th. I'm recording this, on the 26th. I am recording this on the 27th because I am going on vacation with my girls and I'm not returning till the 3rd. So I wanted to go ahead and record this early. And I know I'm not going to be doing any diamond painting between now and the end of the month. So that's why I'm going ahead and showing these. So hopefully you don't mind that we have to wait a little bit to get this post review. But all right, Moon Goddess is a 56 by 56 centimeter square diamond painting, but it's round drills. There is 42 colors, and there were 4 special diamonds. So I'll go ahead and get into those. All right, so the special diamonds were all just ABs. I purchased this diamond painting at the very end of 2021. Things, beyond ABs were not actually utilized a whole lot. So that's basically what the specials were that were in this kit. So that you can see there's a blue, there's kind of like a off-white, has a little bit of green hue to it, a yellow and an orange. And those are kind of in various places throughout this kit. So I will Let me put this away and I will show you. As you can see, there's plenty of leftover diamonds. I didn't have any real issues. There was quite a bit of trash. I didn't even pull all the trash out. Let me see if I can pull this one up. Can you see? No, you can't see it. Every time I try to turn it, it ends up. Anyway, there's a lot of trash still in these that I didn't even bother getting out. I'm probably not going to keep these diamonds. They were okay quality, but these were definitely not your typical Diamond Art Club quality that you see nowadays. So yeah, there's not the best. Let me move this over here. There, now you can see basically the entire thing. See, there's the bottom and there's the top. This image is a fan art piece from Avatar: The Last Airbender. This is Princess Yue. I absolutely love this image. I love, I really do love Avatar: The Last Airbender. I think it's a really great animated series. And I love who she represents and how she sacrifices herself for her people. Spoiler alert. It's been out for years, so hopefully it wasn't a spoiler alert for you. But yeah, the way that they rendered her hair to look different from the moon, I think really lended itself well. You can tell that the moon has more of it, almost yellow shininess to it, and her hair is definitely more white gray, which is what what she represents in the actual series. The AB placement is really just sporadic. There's like yellow and then the off-white one here. There's little bits of like orange in here. Yeah, there's like orange and yellow in this. Like it depends on the background and where it is. There's a lot of that off-white in her hair. There's the blue in her dress here and there. So it's just kind of sprinkled all over the place. And I think it makes it very shiny. It's such a pretty image. I definitely don't have any issues with the level of shine on this image. So I have no problems. I mean, there were a couple times when I was frustrated that the tack on my pen was tackier than the glue on this image. But so it took a little, like the color blocking, I would like end up picking up a diamond back with me that I hadn't intended to. So that was really weird for me. But honestly, like I got it finished and nothing is coming off. These all are on here stable. So this image I've had in my stash for, gosh, over 5 years now, almost 5 years now. And I don't see any problems with it. So those are you that have older images in your stash or you're wondering about how they're holding up, this seemed to hold up really well. I do love the way that Diamond Art Club used to do the felting on their backs of their canvases and the squishiness of the glue better than what I'm experiencing now, but it's all still really good quality. I don't know. Anyway, I will put this one aside and then I will show you the one that I finished sections of. All right, so I have this roller on here. This is actually really handy. I got this at a retreat, but it will hold the diamond painting into a specific way. It's good for if you have a large diamond painting and you're only wanting to do a section. So let me see if I can find the section that I worked on. Okay, so this is a poured glue canvas, so I can manipulate it in a lot of different ways that I can't manipulate others. So here are the different sections that I've completed so far. This was January and this was February and this was March. So here was April. April was the month of Earth Day. So I completed this one. It had the blues and greens in it. This actually kind of made me think of Earth. So that's why I completed that. I did add in a few of my own special diamonds. So I don't know if you can see those when I pull it up. There is a metallic that goes along the edge of this one. And then I'm trying to remember what else I put in there because it's been a month and a half since I finished it. Oh, there is this light green is like a jelly. And I think that ended up making that part pop out really, really well. So I don't know, but that was the section that I finished in the month of April. So you can see these are really big sections. Like there's my hand in comparison. This isn't much smaller than the Popples image that I did. In fact, here, let me pull out my measuring tape, and I will measure. This is the section that I completed for the month of May. Let me pull out. So it's roughly 23 by 24. Is that correct? Here, let me. 24. Yeah, so it's a 23 by 24 section. So that's not like not a diamond painting, you know, it just would be considered a smaller image if I were to count these as finishes. I am not going to count this as a finish until the end of the year, so no worries there. But this is, oh, I forgot even to say, this is it's called Magical Potions by Nathaniel Mortensen. I do have another video on my channel about all the specials that I put in here. And so if you're interested in that, definitely go check it out. I can put it in the description box below. But here, I'll pull this section up closer. So each of these sections already had specials, and then I just added my own. So to this one, I added this crystal, and then I added this AB crystal, and I feel like it really makes that sparkle like crazy. My daughter said that it looked like a person like standing with their arms on her hips, and so now I can't unsee it. She's wearing a dress. Now I can't unsee it, and so that's all I see when I look at this potion bottle, but it looks really neat. I love the rendering. They did such a good job for considering like how detailed these are supposed to be. I feel like this turned out really well, and I'm so glad like that I'm getting through this. So I have 5 sections done out of the 12 that are here. And so in the month of June, I will also show the June section, which is over here somewhere. But anyway, that is all I have for today. I hope that you enjoyed what you saw. Sorry, I kind of ran through it quickly. I just wanted to get this out for you. Let me know if you have any questions or if there was anything I missed when I was giving information about these kits. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up so I know that you enjoy post reviews for the month. Anyway, I will see you in my next video. Oh, remember, wherever you go, to take care of your mental health is a Sparkle Sanctuary. So make sure you're taking time to take care of you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.